There we go. Howdy, 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 howdy. Just check. That's all coming through. Good, good, good. Get the audio tweaked. There we go. Right, let's get loaded up. Bark off in faraway lands. What we're up to. Oh, yes. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Hope you're all kitty bow. And doop. Claim reward, yeah, that's claim. We ain't grabbed. Marvelous. Enhancement runes uncommon. One for them. And some of them. Marvelous. And then silver free. Boost 150 virtue and a great scroll crafty. Nice. Use that up. Nice, nice, nice. Right. Tweak that over a little bit. There we go. Okay. Well, that's Oryx, isn't it? That's making all the racket. Okay, so we... An oasis jar. What we need. It's it.
I observed the two of you as you brought that dying man to Shonice. He trusts not my people.
Hey. Fill the gloss and fill the jar of water in the deepest part of the oasis. Okay, presume we're gonna have to swim out somewhere in the... There we go. It's nice. Do need to obviously go speak to Tharashil as well. Because she needs to say, yo, what you doing? Is that any good? Nope, great. Yeah.
Ah, you bring the items we sought from Id, right? Very good.
You helped Balakad hold a jar you filled with clean water from the oasis and he managed us to drink. For a few months he looks up at you with a guarded expression. We are not friends. These elves are alien to me and I do not trust them. As soon as I am well enough to walk, I will leave this place and never return. But you and these elves you're right about something. The kindred finds the hidden stash of Nargak they seek. Balakad falls silent, mopping his forehead with the damp cloth he brought from Ydraid. But he dried. In Gondor they named it the Umbari Fire, while they knew not of its long use in these lands, and only learned of it when it was used against them. My father knew. He dreamed of harnessing it against his enemies, but even with all the men at his command, he could not find stores of it. He believed it gone from the world, and that it should be gone. Azagath and Nekasi must not find the hidden stockpile they seek. It will set the world aflame. it's quite funny that, isn't it? That his father wanted to use it and he would have used it against all his enemies, but somebody else gets it. No, they can't have it.
I would not agree with the heirs of Castamere about very many things. We have found the single exception.
Let's catch up our travelling companions and let them tell them that we want our Corey seeks little tasks to join us. She suggested to me we will need to seek permission from Parashil. Okay, well, we didn't rush all the way back there, and we're just going to do this. Up we go. Okay, you see here. Eee. Well, let's just get on the horse. Hey, Dinka. How are you? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you, sir. Are you well?
I cannot muster the strength.
Okay.
Leave me alone, outsider.
He informs Arishil of Balak's condition his way up to depart from Shores as soon as he's able to walk. He also asked for permission to allow Silatus to accompany you and Sigalath on your journey eastward. And wonders the road, but I have not the power to keep Silatus from doing as she wishes. Had I that power, she might have already entered Throttle and began to safely fade within a Veroth of her own. But I do not, and she insists upon fighting the process. If she truly wishes to go with you, I hope you'll keep her safe. She fights the fading, but I understand the fight is painful. Excuse me. Even for one so strong-willed as Silatus comes to achieve victory in every battle. There's a lot of her people to fade, though she wishes otherwise. Okay.
The lands to the east are named Imhula by the Shagani people, and for the Kintai, they are full of memories.
Those are painful, for remember when the northern reaches of the Emerald Wood grew there before it withered and died as a result of the blight brought by the Ordekai. Others of those memories are joyful. The spirits of my own parents remain in the grove in Vartulin in Imula. They faded long ago, but whenever I walk beside the trees, I feel their presence. The Kintai warden of Vartulin is Thorvilon, rather. For decades he has sought to find some means of reversing the blight. I suggest that you speak with him as you walk in Imula. Perhaps speaking with him will help Silatis accept that she must fade. I don't really believe it will, but it's my nature to remain hopeful. Okay. These Aurochs are noisy little bastards, aren't they? Noisy little buggers. I just... Oh, my... yeah, they're there. So it gave me the 450 straight off, didn't it? Yeah, so wisdom is 54. 54, 53, 53, 53. Okay, let's work on one of the other ones. Yeah, so deliver the gift to Shonith at Amilava Galbul. Okay. So if we head back down, go back to there. Oop. Yeah. Find the path. See if we can get the Galburu Express. Person.
Lead us, mad friend.
Right, let's go to Remind that oryx, which is jabbing me in the face with its horns. Okay, so up here. Maybe up this one. There's Amalibi.
What say you, traveler?
Bento was received a look over something understanding creeps onto Amalibi's specific release. She was filled with thoughts and the for this boy shall learn it. For now we have the seed we planted. Thank you for trying. Okay, so let's parry. Finesse tactical mitt. Finesse tactical mitt. Oh, sorry, finesse physical mitt. So that's kind of okay. Same as what we've got. Okay, and then now we're going healing. Probably better to go with that one. To be fair, finesse and tactical mitt rather than physical mitt. Then we'll balance it if we do. There we are. Right. Nice. Cross the river Baruch into Imhula from Kudzagin, north of Shonith. Okay, so we'll see where that's Imhula there. Okay, right, so is this, because that's where we were there. Okay, so literally it's just crossing out there. Okay, so probably we can just get on our own steed and get the friendly jiggity out here to the west, east even. There we go. Right, let's just put that on. Let's put that on. Up here. Oh, this, we can't get out of here, can we? Can we get out of here? No, I think there's only that one way in and out, isn't there? I don't think we can get out of here. Could be wrong. Oh, maybe we can. Okay. I may be wrong. I don't remember ever coming out this way. Nope. Breathe in. No problem. Okay. June lizard. Yeah. Let's go this way. There we go. There's the bridge. Okay. Ow. It's why I don't like war steeds. I think they're a bit of a blight on the game now. They're only good for traversing and nothing else. Okay, right. Discover the span of Danagir. Okay, you actually completed a feed as well. You're following me. What was that? Oh. So we did complete all of discovering Kudzagin. We've got the 6 of them as well. Another virtue, explorer, dangers, treasure seeker. Yeah, out of Kudzagin, and then we get the explorer as well. Okay, fine. We got that. Okay. Onwards as we go. Whoop.
This must be Imhula.
Our traveling companions plan to make for the city of Kur Anzar, but I understand Tharashil wished for us to first visit the grove of Bartulin. I'm not opposed to this plan, but I suggest that we do not linger over long at that grove. To conserve the safety of my brother in the company of the kindred. I cannot say for certain that Koltek or Rothog were responsible for the disappearance of Saduk, but neither can I deny it completely. What can Salatis tell us of Imhula?
The Emerald Wood of Nisigim have been blighted by the Ordecry, and it is no longer a place of green beauty.
Now it is Adagim, the corpse cult, and Thorvalin and others of my people seek to slow the spread of the disease that claims it. And last I walked in Vartrilin, the grove remained healthy, but the circle of hail trees had already diminished from its original size. Northeast of Vartrilin, the city of Kuranzar was the birthplace of the Shagani kingdom of Hamat early in the Third Age. For nearly 3,000 years, the Hamati fought against Gondor and their rival kingdoms, until it was eventually absorbed into the Empire of Ordak. I do not know what the state of it is today. On our way to Vartrilin, we should hunt for some of the diseased animals that walk among the trees. Thorvalin often desires to study the blighted creatures for some clue of curing the pestilence in Adagim. Okay. Okay, we shall wallop you because you're sickly. There we go. I don't know if this is... Yup. Okay, that's fine. Devils, deers, and boars. There's quite a bit of delay on my actions. Latency 17. There's a bit of packet loss as well, 1.4%. I wondered why my skills weren't firing off very well. Oh yeah, just had a little bit of packet loss. Like I say, that's only to the server rather than... I don't think it's my collection by any stretch. Plague Zuni. Okay, that hinds, so we don't need that, we need balls. Balls are going to be away to the south, so we'll get on the horse somewhere. Through here, so we need balls and stables. Keep an eye out for them. Another deed bestowed. Yeah, we're still getting lost. No, packet loss is gone. It was weird because that feature just didn't move. It was a little bit odd because I did expect it to. You sure if I need to be up there for the Shara Mizars at the town of Umach? I'm not sure if I can get around here. Yeah. Oop. Okay, lots of hinds. That's not what we need. Okay, so this is the town, but don't actually know where we're going to get in. It looks like we're possibly at the back side of it. Discovering Imvolar. Right, let's get on the horse. Maybe a little bit easier. Jackal, yeah, we'll avoid him.
I have a matter with which I could use your help, if you are willing.
No, dog catcher. We don't want to be dog catching. We've got time for dog catching. We... Oh, here somewhere. Maybe down here. Airport master.
It is a new day.
A new dawn, it's a new life. For me. There we go. Message from
Travel
Design.
with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
Pretty
What
sure
say you,
she-
traveler?
Okay.
I am
Sorry.
pleased to have your aid and support, friend. And that of the wizards in Kanush.
Right, I'm not going to do that because, like I say, I'm already behind.
I have dreamt of living here once again in peace, but
Give me a moment to rest, if you would.
Glorfindel is inside the gate. Hello, Glorfindel. What are you doing here, sneaky deaky?
It is always the same. In this place, I see young soldiers of old wars.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So I'm kind of I've got chapter 14. I've also got chapter 12 on the way. Oops. There's an Imvolar, so that's all the way down there. Purvals are outside and to the north somewhere. Okay. Well, I didn't check actually. I'm just going to do that now. I'm just going to log this character out. Second. I just want to see where Crete is. I can't remember where I got up to with Crete. I honestly can't remember. I'm just going to check. Okay, it's logged out. Yeah, Crete. Where are we, Crete? To change to load in. There we go. He's a 150. So he hasn't. Let me just check on the Cave of Belfast. Let's just see what quest he's actually got up to, because I'm sure I played through some of this either on this character or on this character on Aurora. Because this is kind of semi-familiar to me. I do think that I might have already done this. Okay, right, let's just check. Not the epic. Mock. Yeah, so hang on, someone wins the win. So that's a 150, so that's a 12.4 I've done on that one. 12.4. Okay. Okay, 12.4. Reckon I haven't. And that one's the one. Okay, that was literally what we've just literally done there. So 12.4. Okay. Well, at least I kind of logged in now. And claim stuff on the rewards tracker. Really? Oh yeah, of course. You can pick them up on any character, so you can do them on one character. Yeah, deed bestowed. Chapter 8. Okay, we haven't done that. Chapter 8. Title awarded. Student of the Mat and the Beauty and the Terror. Okay. Nice. So we've done 12.4. Right, okay, let's log out of that one now. Let's get out of it. Let's just check what it was that we were up to. The 12.4. Right, let's get Farkov back in then. At least we know where we're up to. Right, let's bring Farkov back in then. Let's see where we are. Okay. Okay, I do need to kill you. I just want to get rid of these first because I hear that they're always there when we log in. Boink. That was all a little bit behind. So yeah, 12.4. Crown of a Mat, which is Bogum Rubers. Song of Window. Okay, so literally I'm just ever so slightly behind. I must, like I say, I must have come here already with Creasy. Nice. Okay, so we've kind of got to go down there, have we? Okay, there's that over there. Yeah, this area does seem a little bit familiar. I really don't think I went too much further. Sorry, I did go into here. But I think I just went on a little journey. But I definitely haven't been through here. Or here. Or here. Or here. Okay, to Silapesh, which we can't get to. Okay. That hints at something possibly in the future then. Okay. Right, so let's just do some cross country. Heavy palm branches. That's an interesting palms growing in this lot. Afflicted hair. Right. The burrows are always a fun thing because they're very shielded. Yeah. Okay, let's just drop off. Bloink. Okay, that's a milestone, so we'll use that. Yeah. We'll go here.
May you find this season bountiful.
Okay, so this is
Eat that mud.
Now, secret roast prize flower. Long bird coal calming flower pot. Camping chair home of the injured bat. I mean, I get it, but there's never anything really that's worthwhile doing.
What do you need?
Yeah, these are still all 150s, you see, so I am so far behind. It's quite annoying, really. Go over here. Malingo. Okay, Malingo's just malingering. So talk to Thorvillon. Oh, okay, it's over there. Wow. Blind.
You have come to aid the Kintai of Vartulin with our work.
Okay.
What brings you back to Vartulin?
Okay, yeah. Oh, it was for a ravaged land.
Though you are an outsider, you have the look of someone capable. I am quite desperate, enough so that I would turn to a stranger for our salvation. There is a man who treats with us, Usaka.
Do that. We'll just...
His ways are strange, but I believe he may have a powerful friend, Kuridwan, the Golden Maiden.
Pick up
How can I
foundry
help?
stones from
I
the
see
cloud.
that
Cross the bridge in
Selirta
Vartulin.
still fights our people's fate.
Okay.
I am saddened to see it, but not surprised. The protective arts with which we ward our groves have become less effective over time.
Inkanoosh.
These creatures of orc kind of which Thorvillon speaks are almost certainly Utugi. These creatures of orc kind of which Thorvillon speaks are almost certainly Utugi.
There we go. Inkanoosh is not Inkanoosh, we know. We know of something of them as being different. Pile of stones. Yep, got my guitar stuck out. There's a boundary storm north of Thorvillon. Okay, I think I might have to scroll across here somewhere. Here. Maybe up here. Location for a stone. Yeah, we're definitely around the kind of coming through here at 150. It's almost like you'd be earning some real decent XP, but I always feel like I'm kind of hamstrung a little bit because I've already been 150 on this character, and then, well, technically I wasn't. Doral, let me speak to you about something.
Lead us, mad friend.
Okay, let's go back. So yeah, there's let's get on the horse. It feels like I'm just already ahead. It's almost like if you pick up Umbar Bahabel quest like the Songs of Wind and Waves, then you're kind of hampering yourself, because once you get there, you have to get there quick. But it always feels like everybody's going to be over leveled.
So Villain asked you to check on me? He's sweet to ask.
Okay. It's just all in.
Thank you for your kindness. It is hard some days to bear all the burdens nature has placed upon us.
Lead us, mad outsider. I am fond of Thorvildon, as I believe his heart is fair. But I do not agree that there is a way to save our people.
Agree, there's a way to save their people. Right. A bounty for Luhumgena. You know, pick that one up. Just in case we come across them. You never know. You never know. Maybe another stone or something along here by the looks of it, yeah. Oh. There's a burrow. Yeah, these are problematic because they've got the carapaces, which give them really tough armor. Yeah. Ashy campfire. Okay. He's an ugly brute, isn't he? Oh, look at him. That's a bit more detailed as well on the face, which is cool. Oh. Right. Ears are confirmed. Yeah. Rubbish. Down here then, I presume. Oh yeah, look, it's good for a stone. Boop. Whoosh. Okay. Yeah, so that means I'm back down here, so I've got to come all the way out again. Right, talk to Silatis. Oh. There's your cash. Nice. Start that one on the go. Which is good. Boink.
So it is true. The Utugi leave the lands in which they awoke and begin to threaten others nearby.
Okay.
Will you come with me to speak with this woman?
Yes.
Let me know when you are ready to depart.
I am embarrassed. At least Tovilon is a friend and understands the difficulties I have faced in these past few years.
Yes, we have lent some aid to Thorvilon. Now we should continue on to the northeast to rejoin the company.
Okay.
Then let us call upon Kuridwan and learn if she has answers to my questions.
Right, let's
What
see.
is it, Glorfindel? What have you seen?
The rocks on the slope above us, I think they were made aware of, because which grants us an advantage or put an end to their menace.
Confront the orcs, my friends!
Yeah, I know if you can help out as well, you know. Okay. Start doing some damage, man. Doing health, rather.
One of the Utugi leads these orcs.
Not for long. And there's it.
This
Gandalf
way!
just, you know, running along as if saying, oh, yeah, this is the way you should go, and didn't do a thing. Run out and hurry. Okay, so I've got to go inside. Hawks and jackals have come to threaten. Yeah, someone moving around behind the house. See who it is. Boop. There's Usakar the Hermit. You are not. What is a relief to me? I must be relieved to you as well, yes? If you are here to dine with Kuridwan as I am, I must tell you that she is no longer here. The whom Gina was quite disappointed to learn of our friend's absence, as was I, but perhaps it's just as well. Neither was expected the orcs to find the hidden way into Kuguran. Someone with more in the way of brains must have helped them find it, but they are not welcome.
What have you found? Is Kuridwan safe?
Only she would know for certain, stranger. But she is not here.
Well, where is she?
He's so grumpy.
When I arrived here for dinner, as is my custom, she was already gone.
Already gone.
But where has she gone? Is there no indication of her road?
Nope. I can't say for certain, but last we spoke, Kuridwan had crafted a salve that could help fight against the Lagdradit, the blight taint in the woods hereabout. He expressed a desire to bring it not only to the grove here in Imola, but also further east in Adigim. I must do this, Usakar, she said to me. What is the hurry? I responded, but there must have been some need for haste after all. She's always been a friend to the Kintai, and if she possesses a means of curing their dying forest, you'd share it without question. She has a big heart, our Kuridwan. Often she speaks of her purpose in Inland to heal them, to fortify them against evil. Will not appreciate those orcs in her home, I know that. They must have gone already to Adagim and missed their arrival entirely.
Then it is to Adagim we must go.
Adagim we must go.
Have you any further questions for this man Usakar, Glorfindel?
Just one, my friend. Is that Bodloker wearing a hat?
Cool. True. That was my favourite hat. But Luhungina kept stealing it right off my head. Not only that, but no matter how often I think she is slain, Luhungina somehow keeps coming back. Eventually I decided just to let her keep it. You can't really complain it when you've got a Bodloker wearing a hat, can you?
The answers to my questions must wait until we find Kuridwan somewhere within Adagim.
I'm nothing if I am not patient, Farkov. I trust you have not heard otherwise.
What can Thorvillon tell us of the woods into which we must go?
Okay. We'll get some new leggings, which is nice.
What can I tell you about Adagim that will not pain me? Very little, my friend.
Much of the Emerald Wood has been tainted by blight and corruption. The beautiful forest of my youth seems somehow unreal. When the Ordekai came north, something they brought with them damaged the soil. The blight that slew the trees of Imhular began first in Adagim, taking the form of terrible fungal rot. Many groves of my people were abandoned until only Ulmadash remained unspoiled. The Adagim of today is a nightmarish boggy wilderness, despite the efforts of the Kintai. Some of us fled westward to Vartalin or to Shornith beside the Cood, but I fear it's only a matter of time before the blight consumed every tree that once grew within the Emerald Wood of Nisigim. Perhaps Inkanush and Kuridwan together will be able to fight it back off. I hope it is so. Hurry on to speak with Athgai at the border of Adagim and hasten the meeting of these two wise ones. Okay, cool. Right, well, I'm not going to do any more here, that is a fact. So that blue is salvage of the land. The oranges. We've got the peaceful repose. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna just showing quest log, and I'm gonna cancel that for the time being. And I'm gonna cancel that. Alright. Right, let's get on the horse. Let's make our way out of here. Okay, so that's over there. Right, let's head up this hill then. Whoop. Indeed for that one. Nice. Okay, just killed 3 of the fuckers and yeah. Arsburger. A bit of a pain when you just... Right, one more and heal out. Oh. Do.
These whites were disturbed by something nearby, and I fear the hand of the Church of the All-Seeing in this.
Northeast. Right, okay. Let's bundle through here. We can kill a few as we go about. There we go. Be at rest. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay, so there is a literally just further northeast. There's a horse route. We'll pick up that while we're there. Okay, before I do that, the irony is that this place is full of stuff. Orc soldiers and stuff like that. Yeah, they put a stable master here.
Ashtel Gur, stranger.
I'm a bit baffled about what? Why would you have? I mean, I could understand if it was not there or somewhere over here or something, but not right there outside. Doesn't seemingly make sense.
Kuranzar is occupied by soldiers of Order and cultists of the Church of the All-Seeing?
Yeah. Don't have enough room for that. I better open the shop, hadn't I? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep that. Brythalas, yeah, keep that. Keep that. Sandy furs, get rid. Sea toss, we can keep. Oily furs, we can get rid of. Jade, get rid of. Get rid of that. Keep that fragile ring. Okay, that's that is essentially very, very good. Actually, I want to put that on. Where is that? Oh, put that on. Flickering tidal ring. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Okay, cool. And finish now.
Where might our companions have gone instead?
Nowhere in any of these lands would hide such a gathering as that from outside attention, Sigileth.
Had your travelling companion somewhere well, perhaps in the city of Ermac. He is, or they are a little bit too close for comfort. You join in if you feel like it. Sigileth, you know, anytime you like. Okay. But they're out in Ermac. They've already been there. Well, they're definitely not going to be there. We'll just go direct. We'll just go direct. Do. Because even this one, 14.5, is only a 151. But we are way ahead of that. We're nearly 4 levels above. Yeah, I do feel like the leveling has gone a bit out of whack because the areas are so big that you're able to over-level your character quite easily. or in terms of the overlevel for the area, such. I mean, like I have, just doing some quests in and around Umbar Barhabal. I think if I'd have completed Umbar Barhabal, I'd have probably been about 155 anyway. That's before I even started on these quests. So. Okay. No, we're going to do that. Okay. Okay. What we're just going to do is just look at that, examining. Use sound collector, might stinger. Yeah, we'll just, if I can find these, I'll do them. But if I don't see them, then I won't go out of my way to do them. So there's literally no point. Alright, I'm saying, okay, there they all are. Retelling adventure, jibba jabba jibba jabba jibba jabba.
I am pleased you and Sigilith have returned to us. We have had little in the way of success since you left us.
Dagon's demeanour is downcast, and you ask him what troubles him. He sighs and kicks a stone in the grass. We engaged in an argument with the warrior woman Rahazi, and it has enshrouded me in a storm cloud of ill feeling. She speaks of my beloved Gondor as if they were tyrants, and says King Elisar will be no different than they. The Titan Hayal-men-Dasil is a noble one in Gondor. Memory of the kings who wear it brings to mind many triumphs throughout history, but how Rahazi treats these victors as they were monstrous regents and bloodthirsty warmongers. How are the rules of her land remembered in Gondor, I ask you? How might she defend such as they? King Elisar was is a man of noble heart and bearing. How can I convince Rahazi if I know it to be the truth? Well...
When my sister told me she wanted to meet with the elves of the Oasis, I did not think she would bring one back with her.
A pleasure to meet you, Silatis, and I'm eager to learn more about you and your people. If there is anything you often hear, or you would hear from me concerning the lands of Lothlorien or the other places I've seen on my travels, you only have to ask. Coradon turns to you, his welcoming expression replaced with one of great concern. I'm worried about this substance sought by Azagath and Nakasi. If it's truly as destructive as it sounds, we must prevent them from finding it at any cost. The others of our group went in search of the trail while we spoke with the people here in Ermac. The occupation of Ker Anzar has made locating our prey more difficult than it might have otherwise been. Okay.
This man of Gondor thinks to lecture the daughter of Girhazi about the history of her own people?
You know the meaning of the title Hayaman Dasil, worn by the beloved kings, Sparkoth? He told me the meaning of it. It's South Victor. The Shagani has given titles of our own to one of these kings. The ruler known in Gondor as Hayaman Dasil I is known in Amberul as Lugalu, the Despot of the North. The second Gondorian king to claim the title of Hayaman Dasil was a different title amongst people whose ancestors he slaughtered. He's called Ugdumu, the Butcher. Speak to the folk who dwell in the village, and you will see that the Gondorian friend knows not of what he speaks. Everybody's unhappy.
You speak to my friends about kings of Gondor? You are bold to speak so, stranger.
Hayaman Dasil means South Victor, and all who claimed his title wear evil reputations in Shagani. Others have sought to achieve that title through conquest and bloodshed and failed. A king named Minardil sought to become Hayaman Dasil III, but he was slain by the heirs of Castamere before he could adopt it properly. Yes, one of today, no friend of mine, but to cease the glory-seeking of a third Hayaman Dasil seems to me fine work indeed. The title remains unclaimed to this day, but who can say whether the new king of Gondor will think to increase his own glory and the size of his kingdom by adopting the title of Hayaman Dasil III, though it lie long dormant. The histories of this land teach us unpleasant lessons, stranger. Perhaps you should heed them. Ooh, it's all getting nasty.
Stories of the Gondorian kings who named themselves here Mendikil are well known to my people.
They are brutal tales of conquest and despair. They are also lessons to us. The first of these, JRR Haimandikil, we name Lugalu, conquered the coast and held them with the sword, that he might affirm his kingdom's control of the seas. Lands in the interior made border marches on Gondor. He installed puppet kings in these cities of Shigani and took their children to live in Gondor as hostages. Thus was their good behaviour ensured. But we returned every 7 years to reaffirm the loyalties of the kings. When he finally died, the Amberuli celebrated so enthusiastically as a unit of Gondorian soldiers was sent to restore order, and dozens perished. 100 years after his death, another sought to attain glory in our lands, but through great force of will and show of arms, Shigani dealt him defeat after defeat. He retreated, and from the safety of his northern home, felt he could not claim the title of High Mandakil. That spared him not from becoming known as Shigani, in Shigani as Lugalu Min, second despot. Okay. No, it's not you. We're down here. Yeah. Namar.
Ugh, Shagana has always suffered at the hands of Gondor.
When the Black Númenorian Castamiri departed from that kingdom and established the union of the Korthan League, it was the Shigani that the Gondorian king Vinyarion pursued them, bringing war and death. He stopped not there, but continued deeper into the lands that held no enemies for him, burned the great city of Sharaban in a tremendous conflagration. Its charred bones still smoulder today. This was the man who took the title of High Mandakil II, or the second. We name him Ugdumu rather, the butcher. They say he had a change of heart in his elder years and repented of the evil he wrought. Believe it not. Okay.
They're wrong! King Elisar is a good man, and he will live up to his promise, for both Gondor and for Shagana.
The kings of old that took the title of High Mandakil were neither as wise nor as just as King Elisar. He will not become as they were. Okay.
I want to prove that Gondor is not an enemy to the people here.
And that King Elisar is different than the rulers of the past whose names the Shigana curse. One of the residents here, Sharuk, spoke of a need for various animal parts that might be put to a different of uses. Legs from toads, bristles from other things called azizanu, and the stingers from deadly scorpions. No enemy of these would gather such items as these for them, would they? Really appreciate you gathering these items for Sharuk Barkov, and so would the king. Wow. But I'm the one that's going to go do the shit for him again. Wow. Wow and wow. That's a bounty, that's a bounty. Okay, so we could go out. We could do these bounties, I suppose. Could do them, couldn't we? Let's go out and do them. Reflecting pull. Can't remember the last time I used a reflecting pull. It really has been such a long time. Right, let's head out here. Okay, we can't get up there, so we're going to have to go around. This might curtail our troubles a little bit. Arsberger. Okay. I mean, we're collecting some of the things, so if we see toads and Zizanu around here, we might as well kill them at the same time. There he is. There's the rot ball. There we go. Done. Nice. Okay, let's get on that. So that's one down. Oop. We'll do that. Go get these toads while actually, because we do need to kill them. If I do see them on the way, why not? Don't think we need a jackal. Nice. So we need one more toad leg, some more Zizanu bristles. Oop. There you go, so that's them. Scorpion stingers as well. Over here somewhere. Which one's this one? Which bounty? Okay, so this might be the Mighty Stinger, which I suggest is... So let's go back this way, I think. Back to a jackal. Go! Scorpions, boing. Oh, that gonna be in here somewhere. There she is. That one done, and then Zanu bristles. Okay. Yeah, there's not any closer. Yeah. Giant one just appeared in front of me. Nice. Bibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-boo. Yeah. That one's Izanu. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there's one. Oh. So where are you then? Oh, you're in there. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do that one just yet, unless I have to go in there at some point. Whoop. Okie dokie. Alright, let's go around the outside. Don't want to be going back through there if I can help it. No, sorry, Bob. Mm-hmm. Oh Christ, the bicycle pulled everything there. Heal me. Everything I wanted to take a piece of me there. And a piece of me. Let's go back into it anyway. We'll hand in these. We'll see if we get anything like follow-on quests or anything like that. There he is.
This work of yours is a help to me, eh? But
Sirgon is eager to prove the worth of his king and his kingdom? Then let his friends prove his trust is not misplaced.
Okay, then we do have to go in there. Go. Go down here then, and hand in Rooney's tusk to Numuru. Somewhere. Oh, just round the corner. Ah, yeah.
you defeated Suginzi. That is quite the feat. You must be quite the fighter. He has eluded us for years. That is quite the stinger. I would not want to tangle with the beast to whom it was attached.
Hashdal Gur, friend. We are in need of someone with your rare talents.
Okay, we'll do that one because I think I'm going to be going there and I have to go there. So not an enemy. Right, before I go out there, I'm just going to take a quick little AFK and then I shall be back. But whilst we're out there looking out over the world, don't go nowhere. Back in a minute. Right. We're back in. Okay, where's... There we go. Right, let's... What the big cultists in Imran, the city of Karanzar. Okay. I'm thinking, like, I really should go inside Karanzar Because then I can do that bounty while I'm there as well. So let's go do that, shall we? Also got this person to see on the road outside. I have a bit of a all-seeing eye dude there. Do I need to kill you? Okay, so you're just an all-seeing eye slayer. Oh, okay, they are cultists. Groovy. Very much like all a slightly brighter version of Mordor. That's how I perceive this area. With Mordor looking very dark and grim the most of the time. Oh, he's there. Okay.
Oh, thank you. They captured me. It was my fault. I was too brazen.
So, you head off there, Sunshine. You get okay. Well, I'm going to scout the positions for him. Alright. What's this place up here then? And the big tower. Okay, so this not have a kind of place. Really not. Okay, so we will trot down. There is a pathway around to the side. Go do that. Good. Let's have a look, shall we? Through here. Now he is the other side, so When I get through here, I'm probably going to fight so bloody many of them. Now, here's the thing. Which is the right way in? That is the question. Is it up here and then kind of left? And okay, it might not be as bad as I'd hoped. Well, it could be that he's up through that gap there. This is orc. Okay. He might be in here. Atakda. Okay. Oh no, it's not him. Oh, it's him. Okay. Oh, that's him. Nice. Then we can't dive out through that gap there, but there you go. Yeah, I don't think there's any easy way out of here. I think even that is not going to be the easy pathway out. Yeah, pick the horse and, you know, head out that way, but nice. Right then, head back to Ermac. Where the hell are you? Let's go. Marvelous. Oops.
You defeated Karsu. Some of our finest warriors were broken by his blade.
Nice.
I am grateful to you. As you can see, Razal made it back safely. Hopefully, he is a bit wiser for the wear.
In my latest scouting excursion, I saw something troubling, friend. The Barkushium have allied themselves with a group of orcs.
Annoying.
I have a small favor to ask. If it is not too much trouble,
Let's
that
just
is.
been in there and killed that guy. Rubbish. Never mind.
You fought soldiers of Ordach and cultists of Barhush? You have done some good here today, stranger.
Oh.
I'm glad we have done what we could on behalf of King Elisar and Gondor. They
You
wait
must
for
have
us
come in
along the
party in
road
north,
into
east
Urashdar.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so that's this one is 12.6, yeah, that's 14.5 down there. He's all the way down there at the crown of a map. Okay, might just head south a little bit to do these. Might cut through here, maybe do that, and then come back. Although I do reckon we'll have to come back to Ermac. We'll have to see. I mean, I could have got that horse actually. That would have been a quicker maneuver, but they. Anyway. Pull that tree in the way. Another big tree. Can we get through this wall? Oh, it looks like we can up here. The tombs of Eshkimaki. Oh, let's head down here now.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
Scouted area. Guard his sword is styled as Sabuzu guard. Pile of armor burned and discarded. And a scroll detailing movements of a group of Ordekai under a new banner, a silver lion. You mean the silver lion? A vexing banner with a silver lion head, similar image to Mizardi's standard. I think I came down here and I took I wanted to fight this Domak, the Luhumgina, and he absolutely kicked my ass, if I remember. Oh, also the Strixter. What are you? You're a name go. Can you give me anything? No. Okay. That was an interesting one. How that was a name. Oh, okay, there's. Is this named right? Bothadar the Trickster. Because they're all called the same thing. Could they be? Because that seems a very weird name. But they're called this. Oh, hello. Oh, you're a big boy. Nice. Actually, let's head over here because we might not come back this way. But just do this. I love how there's a potato in the middle of nowhere. Potato. Okay, through this gap perhaps. There we go.
Be wary, adventurer. Wait a moment, newcomers. Few come this way, save the orcs.
Okay, we've got a horse route there. Trees are big fuckers, I'll give them that. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so we could just head up there just to kicks and shiggles, and then get out of here as well because we go back there. So let's just Leroy Jenkins it out of here. Hey, Melon. There's a way out of here. Should be fun. Oh, looking very blightful, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Well, what the fuck are you? Wandering thicket. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're just going to go over here and pick up this horse route kind of destination. It is quite a distance, but I thought while we're here. The horns. Okay, we'll avoid them. Okay, this looks like it's a bit more meaty in terms of challenge. Lots of orcs, pestilence and stuff. Okay, this is taking us a little while to get there actually. Please, further away. No? Okay. Ow. Wandering thickets. Marsh rat. Nice. Another huon. Something's on fire. Well, just sent me a text. Happy Star Wars Day. That's how he says happy birthday. Ah, so you are May the 4th. May the 4th, baby, then. You see? Okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Happy birthday to you. Hello, you look very... yeah, happy birthday to you, Mel. And I hope you're having a great day, whatever you're up to, apart from, you know, watching here.
How can I help?
There we go, that's that done. Decomplete. So we've gone neutral with the Kintai of Sulmadash. Excellent.
Greetings. I am Talbir, and this grove is live art. Welcome. Lidatmad, Lidatmad, Lidatmad. Live art has not been safe from the pale blight.
Put that there. Finished now. Cool. LOTRO points gained. Nice. Glorfindel is here as well.
The fungal corruption has begun to work on this grove as well, despite the efforts of its tenders.
Okay.
Your friend speaks the truth. It is difficult to watch the blight consume our land.
Yeah. What we'll do is we're just gonna take that and put that there. But our Athalas there, we're going to put there. That's nice. I'll just put them over. We'll put them there. Let's just browse the shop, see if there's some big taxes we'll keep. Lumps of red clay we will keep. Damaged Murite artifact. Okay, Scholar's going to need that, aren't they? Bash and Bosch. Stable Master, we better just speak to them. Easy to come back here.
Lead that mat, friend.
Right. But yes, Star Wars baby, indeed. Okay, so we are going to come back here, but we do need to go there first. So if we go to Anzar.
Lead that mat, friend.
There we go. We'll do that, and then we can speak to them. And then all the others we can fill in as well. Yeah, I can imagine that there's a lot of people actually would spend a day, obviously. Oops, no, we don't want to do that. Star Wars Day with watching the movies, be like, some people who are avid Lord of the Rings fans will spend certain days watching the movies, Maybe not the Hobbit series, but definitely the Lord of the Rings. I've still got to watch I've watched it several times. The Return of the King. The extended Blu-ray edition. On my nice 4K TV, which does look splendiferous. It's weird actually, because the higher the definition sometimes makes things look not as good as what they could be, for example. Right, scoop that one. We'll go down here. Did I just pull something? What did I pull? Oh, stinging bloody things again. Ugh. Right, Dorash, the Hamati Scout.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
Okay, so we go directly west and then back up there. And then we leave that one, but we head north into Ushadar. Yeah. But yeah, I think, as I said yesterday, I think thing about this area, it's such an expansive area, it's just all the travelling around that's very... I don't want to say that they did it intentionally to slow you up because of the amount of travelling you needed to do, but it certainly feels like a way to slow you up. And not necessarily in a fun way. Because, they said that it's quite expansive in terms of area, which the whole of Umbar really has been, and it has been a huge area. When you come here on the Shield Isles all the way down to kind of Adagame and Pagan, quite a huge place. But huge doesn't always mean it's fun. I just don't want it to turn into a Rohan, because Rohan was big and large and spread out, but it also felt like a huge drag. There we go. So there's Usakar the Hermit.
You killed the Luchan Gena? The hat? Oh yes, I'd quite forgotten about that sign. A bit harsh, don't you think?
Right, okay, so if we just carry on out of here, go around, pick up the horse route, go back to Umak, hand in that stuff there. We've got the 14.5, but we've got to meet up with the rest of the travelling party. Yeah. Oh, hello. Me taking something on there. Right into here.
It is good to see you.
Back. There you go. Whoop. Rift. There we go. Nice and speedy. Right, so we need to go back here. Dr. Mizardi.
Is there something you need?
Not
I
really.
have a personal matter with which I would ask your assistance, friend.
No, we're not going to do them. I mean, at some point I'll come back and do them just because it's the whole shenanigans. Anza and then through to the north. Go there. Let's head there.
Hastal Gur, stranger.
Anza, there we go. Okay. Where we go? Okay, right, so we're just going to remove that. We'll leave that there, but we've got this one on the go now, haven't we? Which is through here up to the north. The Bridge of Princes. And that is not the way we want to go. Nope. Nope. So, let's just cut north. We need to be through the trees. Might pull a orc or two, but c'est la vie. Sometimes the delay in things to pop in and appear actually does help you, because you as a character, like here for example, can be passed before the enemy is popped in and set up a chance of all attacking you.
It is good to see you again. I trust your journey with Sigalith the Elf went well.
No such has proved fruitful, but we encountered a Shagani scout who reported seeing Azagath travel alone into Urashtar, the Furrow-land, to the north. We questioned the scout at some length, and he was quite certain that Azagath travelled alone. Where Nakasi has gone, no one seems to know. What did you discover on your journey after you parted with us at Galburu, Farkov? Tell Ballandor a careful version of what befell you since you parted. Retelling selectively. You tell Ballandor about your adventures, but make no mention of Balagad.
Some of the people we spoke to described a dreadful presence lurking in the canyons ahead.
They say whatever this evil might be has only come to haunt the Furrowlands in the past few months. I do not want to raise my hopes for those of Harshuak too high, Farkov, but I hope this evil presence is of the sort that yields weapons. There's been too much walking and not enough fighting on this journey for my taste. That is true of Harshuak as well. Who feels as I do, Harshuak. Voltec?
Did you find your visit with the Elves of the Oasis a waste of time, as I said it would be?
Voltec laughed suddenly, interrupting your response. I'm only jesting. I'm certain it was of great value. I understand that you brought one of them with you. How strange it must be for her to leave her grove. The world outside must be more dangerous than that to which she is accustomed. Okay.
No one seems to know where Nakasi is gone.
She may have quarrelled with Azagath and taken her leave of him, or he may have sent her somewhere with orders to carry out. All we know for certain is that when Azagath passed into Urashtar, he did so alone. The scout with whom we spoke told us friendly folk once lived in a small village to the northwest. short distance from here, but when last he passed that way, the town was abandoned. Enough may remain of the town that would serve as well as a foothold from which we might explore within Urashtar. Will you go ahead and light the fire at the abandoned campsite? When the entirety of our group has there assembled, it will become the foundation of our activities within Urashtar. And from there, we can more effectively search for Azagath. Okay, let's go over the big bridge then. Okay, so we're going from Blightland back to Desertland. Okay, quite a few dead bodies.
I don't know how much more we can endure.
Okay.
Life is always a struggle in Shagana.
Okay, red tortoise. Okay. We don't know what this is then. It's fine. I mean, another tomb. Okay, so here we are. Yeah, we definitely, as far as I'm aware... Yeah, because this is where we get blocked off. Is down here. So, yeah, the Valley of Korban. Okay, yeah. So, okay, that's a handy little thing. A handle little thing, that is. Okay, right, so let's Tyrant's Dyke. Whoop. We get across there without pull. Boink. Nice. Nice. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Oh. I don't know where our place we need to be is. I don't know if it's up or if it's down. During Urashtar. Yeah, okay. It would suggest it's up here. And that looks like a... I mean, that does look like a cool place to have if you could have it as a fortress. I do think we're up here somewhere. Nice. Heading in. Whoop. you're all well. Hope you're all tickety-boo. I know some of you are just joining us from across the big pond. And, yeah. We've had a bank holiday here in the UK, so it's been a national holiday. In terms of majority of people don't work, but some do. I don't. Nice. But yeah, very tired today. Been trying to catch up on some sleep.
Hastalgur, stranger.
Oh, let's light a campfire. Why nobody else has not lit a campfire, I do not know. But hey, wait for your companions to arrive. Rahaz is here. Rothog. Herschel's there, he's asleep. Sigalith and Silitas.
I have an uneasy feeling about this place.
Campsite is fine. There is something wrong about the air of this place. Something is not right. I feel as if some evil slumbered within the canyons of Urashdar, but it has woken. There is something else. He's hungry. I don't have room. I do not have room. What I need to. Candy fair. Right, touch claw, blink. Oh,
I am sorry.
Cross over to the west.
The sensation is unpleasant, but there is something more. It is familiar somehow.
Okay, it's familiar somehow. Yeah. Right, this is our point of venturing in here. That might be worthwhile doing. Now, I do actually have quite a bit of stuff that I could do with getting rid of. So I might just open my shared storage. Yeah. And then we shall open my... I don't know why these have gone back to a normal size. Very strange. Trade. So let's open that. Out of shame, we don't need another one of them, so we'll just bin that off. Docking. I can go to there. We're going to keep that. We're going to keep that. We're going to keep that. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not going to upgrade to that. I just can't be asked to put the new stuff in it, even though it's got slightly more vitality. Finesse and physical mitt. Physical mitt is, you know, would be missing, so I don't really think I'm going to do much on that. I'm going to there. We can go over there. They can go to there. What about that? 520. No, I'm going to get rid of that. I don't think that's worthwhile changing, to be fair. So I'm going to get rid of that one. Lumps of red clay. Dollars. We don't have enough room. Don't have enough room. Do need to bring on my other characters. Jewelers, metalsmiths, tailors, weaponsmiths. And all that shenanigans just to clear out some of these jewels that we have. Right, let's just grab the hides. Yeah, I'm going to put that into there. Smash push. We're going to get the wood. Yeah, grab that, grab that. That's one of the things I really like about the upgrade to the new 64-bit servers is how quick you can actually put stuff into your vault. It's so much quicker than it used to be. Now, tailor. Not a tailor. Do we have? Yeah, we can put them into there. That's into there. They can come down here out of the way. That can come down here out of the way. One. So yeah. Few things. What about that? 520. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother. I know it is an upgrade similar to the other, but I just don't think it's worthwhile me switcherooing. I really don't. Sun-baked axes, wow. Tasks. Let's just do that to there. We gather. So we've got stand-baked hides. Haven't got any room for. Interesting. Savage beaks. What we're going to do is we're going to get that and get rid of them. Yes. We're going to drop them into there. Anything like with a really poor quantity. No, they can't go in there yet. Okay. Do that. Get rid of them too, just for the time being. No, nothing in there. Do them else. Yeah, okay. More tracery stuff, that's fine. Right, let's just do that, and let's just do this, and then let's just drag them onto there. So that gives us 2639. Okay. Can that go onto anything? No, that's too low. Fine. Ally stuff. That down to there. Go in there. 549. That's 549. That's 5499. And that's a 499. That's a 499. Okay, cool. That does need to go into something that actually could go to probably Hysteria, because that's the agility. Heraldry of the Serpent. What I'm just going to do then is compose mail to HY. That's the right. It's Hysteria. Wow. Got there eventually. Better late than never, I suppose. If we do that. Okay, so if we take them out to there, and if we put them onto there, 150. No, that's not. No, that's not. That's not. That'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Bloody ridiculous. Right. I think I just need to make sure. Oh, I could have sent that play for scholars. Damn it. Yeah, what a schmucker. What a schmucker. Right. I need to just switch characters just to clear out some of this stuff. Oh. Really do with more space. We could do with more space. So while we're logging out. He says, hopefully. Right. Right, spam. He's a 150. He's still. Grolomir, thank you very much for the follow. Perfect. Love it. Right, let's see what we can do here. Boop. 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 So we'll get him in, we'll bring spam on, we'll get all the stuff and take it from there. He's in Matugard, which is good. Right. Okay, right, yeah. Okay, pick up that one. Stepped. Finish now. Oh, marvellous. Jobs are good. Okie dokie. Right, open your vault. Yep. You can open the shared storage. Lots of stuff in there. We can do that. Get rid of that. We don't want that. We don't want them. Marvellous. 18-year golf box and a 19-year golf box. So that was the Baker's Delight fireworks. And that one is the Friend Shop fireworks. So we'll get rid of that as well. Nice. Excellent. So, right, let's just go to trade. We're going to get these. We're going to get that. What else is he? Jeweler, Prospector, and Cook. We don't need anything else in there. Okay. What I do need to see is there was something that was held by spam, and I think it was in the gear. I can't remember where it was. Maybe the LI stuff. There was definitely something somewhere. Cosmetics, yeah. Essences. There was something in our shared vault which was bound to spam. Maybe it was in here. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I mean, because it's not bound, I can't see it, I don't think. Oh, that's it, bound to spam. That one there. So let's take that out. Bound to account. Yeah, because it was bound to spam, and because I'm on spam, I can't actually see which is the one that it shouldn't be. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure if there is anything else. Down to account. Down to account. Down to account. There it is, there's the other one. Thank you. I just remember seeing a couple of things. I'm like, oh, I must remember to take them out. Just like I say, I'm on this character. I can't always not see the ones. It should say bound to, or just bound to characters. So if it is saying bound to characters, so if it's bound to me, that it should show as bound to this character. I think I've just been danced by one of the kin somewhere. Yeah, there's one there. Bound to accounts, bound to accounts, bound to account. Okay, yeah, I think that might be it. Famous last words. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's just open these up. I already know these, so I can get rid of them. That's a single use. That's a single use. Single use. Okay, so if I ever craft any more of those, then yeah. Okay. What I'll do is I'll bring those down here. And then we'll see my... Could have really put them into there, couldn't I? Small crafting carry-all. What is in here? Chunks of rock salt. Sea stones. Why have I got all the sea stones in here? Okay, why can't I drag them out? Because it isn't just them, is it? The sea stones do belong. Yeah, okay, so that is taking up a space. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that back into there. I'm going to put 500 into there because he might as well have them. And to there. So that's that. Medium. We got in there polished, 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 unpolished, and polished. You've got polished sea stones in there. Okay. Do the stuff in there. Yeah, could do with a bag of that of some description. Okay, patterns, light of air and dill. I mean, am I ever really going to use these just with the light of air and dill bin on them? I mean, that I'm certainly not going to use again, am I? We should clear some of this stuff out. Clear it. We're not going to use it. It's a nice set, but I'm not going to use it. Yeah, that's bound to account, which is light of air and dill as well. These are okay for the bound, but yeah. Let's swap them over to that. Can we now sell some shit? No, seemingly not. It looks like we can only get rid of these. Yeah, destroy. Not going to worry about them. Don't use them anymore. We don't use them. We don't use them. We don't use them. Okay, so that's that there. Just to make sure that we've pulled everything out of the shared storage that we can. Sunstones. No, definitely. I'll have to check to see if that's good for Hysteria. So let's bring on Hysteria, our hunter. We'll see if that's any good. see. Right, let's just go back to Hysteria then. Who's at his house? Yeah, if you ever want to catch up with the streams, the VOD for the actual stream will be up there, but I always upload a couple of days later the 4K VOD, so it's in higher quality. Which usually has all the options, whatever you want to do, whatever. New mail, yay, fuck off. Can't start, thank you, delete. I love specialization needed. I have not, in any way, shape, or form, done anything. Just get rid. Yes, we don't want the fireworks, thank you. We don't want fireworks. Be gone. Let's just use that. Get storage. Oops. Down here. So we want that. We want that. We want weaponsmith because he is a weaponsmith. We want that. We want that. So these are already known. Okay. Sunstones are a bit of half and half, aren't they? They're a little bit of everything. Armor, scholar, weaponsmith. Okay, we could take the soil as well, then, can't we? Get the soil. And I can't remember who my tailor is. Is that any better than my offhand? Harry, my vitality. See, that one has agility. And a much better crit. So I'm probably going to go no on that. So let's bring Terry on. Terry Hesticles. I think he's the weaponsmith. I think. I'm aware of. Right, let's just do that. And just check the gear. Nothing in gear is moving. Cosmetics. So yeah, shield is spam. Again, these are just cosmetics. So if people want to wear them, they can. If you've never used this button, by the way, which is to hide items bound to other characters. For example, in here, anything that is bound to another character will disappear when you put the tick box here so you can see that that always disappears. So you know that this one is bound to account, this one's bound to account as well, but these are bound to spam, so he can only take them as an actual physical item. Everybody else can only equip them as a cosmetic. As you can see, that was a thing, that's a cosmetic. So he can only actually use them. Now I wouldn't need to use that. I think I've got this hotshot cloak on this character as well. Oh, I did have. I can't remember. But Cloak of the Eager Beaver, for example, that's bound to spam, but I've got it here on Hysteria as well. So, so very, very handy if things move around. When it's very cluttered, when it's something like gear, you have to kind of work out where it's moved when you click it. So it might be like this is the one, but you'll see everything else move, and then you've got to keep clicking it and then look back to see what's actually moved. So anyway, that's okay. A little bit of tweakerage here and there. So let's go grab our Terry, I think. Probably Terry. Maybe. There we go. Let's just bring him in. Very pale looking. Very damn pale looking. Unbelievably pale. Battle awarded, quintessential friend, apparently. Yeah, we'll grab that just because we can. We'll grab that just because we can. We'll finish that just because we can, and then we'll decline that because we don't want to do that. Let's just do that. Let's just get rid. Yes, we don't want you. Nice. So we've got... Wow, did I actually try and do this on purpose? Nice. I don't remember that one. Baker's Delight. Just set them off. Oh, it's a cake. Okay. Fair enough. Yep. I just didn't remember it at all. I'm like, say what? Okay, so we've got another one. The incandescent lightning fireworks. Oh, that was not too shabby. Oh, I want it in the hotbar. Right, let's just grab that. We shall just check that we are Metalsmith, Prospector, and Tailor. Character. Already known. There we go. I'm just going to do. I'm going to take them sunstones out of there. Shits and giggles. That's giving us like 13 slots, which has made a bit of room, which is nice. Task items and everything else. Gear we can possibly improve as well on there. So actually, let's look at gear. What is our Ellenist? Was it I? No. The gear. Then. Oop. Biggest stickers. What actually do I have in my? Am I? Oh, yeah, I am two-handed. Okay, I am two-handed, not dual. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's just something if I'm using an offhand. Maybe Lawmaster. Okay, let's have a look. Let's just log out Terry. It could be something that's better for my Lawmaster, but not entirely sure. Ooh, stretcheroo. So, think about it. Always takes a while to unload. Periodically, always got a Whizbit. Okay, he's a Lawmaster. Cool. Wamir 141. Let's check. You are my highest Lawmaster. Yeah, because I've got an Emilidian to sort out as well. Right. Load it up. Load it up. I have no idea where this goes. Oh, right. There we go. Anniversary. Accept. Finish now. Decline. Title awarded. Forgot class specialization. Yes, all the above. Let's just do that and then click yeah. Get rid. Click yeah. Get rid. Okay, that's the subscribers job, which says 189 months, and that also says 100. Whoa, hello, locking that down. That didn't show that before, did it? Weird. Okay. Weird, weird, and weird. Back down. We just see if there is some shared storage. I don't know why Wendy Crane's bill was 189 months. I know it was for the subscriber town services. Totally get that. But for the subscriber jug, never noticed that before. Not complaining. Okay. That might be something that minimum 146. Do you know what? I'm going to take that out. Because then we'll use that in the future. We'll just lock that down. are a metalsmith, prospector, and tailor. So we're a little bit of everything. You to me at everything. Okay. And then stuff like that. Fortunately, it's all will that I'm using as a Lore Master, but something that we can look into in the future. So we shall see. We shall see. But we've got things all wrapped up there, which is cool. Right, boys and girls, I am going to get out of here. I'm going to go do some stuff before bed. Thanks very much for joining us as always. Pleasurable to see you. Yeah, hope you can join us for more. I don't know if there's going to be any streams during the week. I've got quite a busy week this week. All my weeks are busy now. Not much to do, so much to do. But yeah, it's always a pleasure having you here. Don't forget, check out the YouTube channel. Have a good look at any of the older streams as well. I'll be uploading them as I get them done. But take care, folks. Be good, and I'll see you in the next one.